TJ Productions, providing the best in sports and entertainment.
Great, good afternoon, everybody. I am EJ Samuel alongside Jake Mills. We are at the Toyota Sportsplex for yet another game of Bloomsburg hockey. So look, this has been a really interesting season so far. Some changes, some other, extracurriculars, but I guess one thing is for focus, the Millersville Marauders mean business as these two teams played yesterday. It was a 9-3 game. Millersville got it. Now they're up here at home. So I'm going to bring Jake Mills in here. Jake, this has been, as far as an offensive power standpoint, Bloomsburg kind of has really needed to get more done, don't you think?
Absolutely. I mean, obviously they've had some nice wins. They've put up a good amount of goals. I mean, Gavin Weisgable this year, he has 18 goals on the season. 4 hat tricks. So obviously he's been scoring a lot. Another guy that scores a lot is Zach Getz. He has a hat trick on the year. Nate Wolsifer is another one of those guys. But yeah, otherwise though, they kind of struggle in the neutral zone. They can't really, get a hold of the puck. And a lot of the games that we saw here in our broadcasts, the Huskies have kind of struggled to really hold on to the puck. The time of possession stats have been in favor of the other teams quite a bit. So the games that they actually won though, to my point, are when they had the puck majority of the time, or they gave either Tyler Keys or Connor Paulus enough time to kind of, not take over 100 shots a game. I'll always refer back to that game against Bucknell where they were outshot 107-33, and that score was 19-2. So, when you don't hold on to the puck and you let the other team hold on to it for majority of the game, you may have a good goaltender, which they do. Paulus and Keys have both been playing really well this season. It's just the Huskies need to get a hold of the puck and limit that time of possession for the other team. And
it's been, and again, like as you've mentioned, it's not necessarily been a struggle, but it hasn't been a bright spot in the game for Bloomsburg.
Right.
The neutral zone play definitely going to come into effect here. Now, looking here real quick, a couple other guys from Bloomsburg and girls, I should say, that I would like to just include here. We talked about Weisgable. He's the leading scorer, 18 goals this season so far.
Unbelievable.
Wolsifer also has 6. I think somebody else we got to talk about, Zach Getz, a 9-goal scorer, 5 assists, totaling up for 13 points. Definitely a guy you want. He's a better all-around player.
Right, yeah.
Say?
I'd say besides their captain, Trent Winters, who we know makes a ton of plays, but statistically, I think Zach Getz is the most well-rounded player on this team. He's a senior, a leader on this team for sure, and he's one of those guys. I said it with Corey last week. There's there's two guys you don't want alone in front of the net. That's Gavin Weisgable, obviously, and Zach Getz.
Listen, one other person I think we've got to highlight since you highlighted Trent. Let's highlight Emily Phillips. I mean, has just not no goals on the year, but 3 assists, and I want to talk about that because those assists have come at clear, crisp times. She's made plays work.
Oh, absolutely. She's another one of those players that she gets in there and she makes plays. I mean, she gets in there, with a poke check, hit along the boards to set up these guys to score, to set up the guys like Weisgable and Getz and Wolsifer to make those plays and have those goals.
Now, let's get to the goalies here. Yesterday, a little bit of a weird showing. I believe Paulus was in net yesterday. He's played 5 games so far, 25 goals against. Now, I think a lot of that has a lot to do with the neutral zone play, like we've talked. A lot of transitioning and having to try and get prepared a little bit more than you're used to. Tonight, we're still looking to see who exactly is going to be in net for both teams. What it's looking like right now, Tyler Keys. But again, we will highlight all of that shortly. Go over the tail of the tape here. As far as these rosters are concerned, let's go over the Millersville roster. The Marauders bring in a decent amount of skaters, more than some teams that we've seen this year. Zachary Keenan, one of the goaltenders. On the other side of their goaltending pairing is Merrick Jorgensen. Jorgensen, I gotta say, I've been watching him in warm-ups. A little smaller, but much. He's quick off the draw. As far as up front, we've got number 4 winger Jacob Schindler. Cam Kent wearing number 6. Number 7, Eli Krause. He's lining up as a center. A couple of these players are multiple different positions. So unlisted as far as positions, Logan Keenan, Bryson Cash. We've got Jaden Sensenig, Carter Zelesnik. I see Brad Johnson on there wearing 15. 17 is Adam Dalbert. 18, Austin Faust. 19, Kiernan Storty. He is a winger, by the way. 21, Liam Pizzi. He is a forward. Number 22, Ryan Killeen. Number 24, Paul Zampino. AJ Doherty wearing 25. And like we said, Tom O'Brien 30. And 31 is Merrick Jorgensen, who we've talked. Would like to direct your attention to the center ice, doing a celebratory, or I should say, special puck drop for Veterans Day. As a round of applause. At center is Trent Winters for Bloomsburg, and Jaden Sensenig.
Reservist drill sergeant. He completed 2 tours in Iraq with the 101st Airborne Division from February 2003 to February 2004, and again from December 2004 to December 2005, where he earned the Bronze Star Medal and multiple Army commendations, 4 awards, and Army Achievement Medals, 4 awards, for his leadership and dedication to combat. Over the course of his career, Sergeant Payne received numerous other awards and distinctions, including Meritorious Unit Commendation, Dolores Unit Award, Army Good Conduct Medal, 2, National Defense Service Ribbon, Global War on Terrorism Expeditionary Medal, Global War on Terrorism Service Medal, Iraq Campaign Medal with 4 campaign stars, Korea Defense Service Ribbon, Army Service Ribbon, Army Overseas Service Ribbon, as well as the Air Assault Badge, Aviation Crew Member Badge, and Combat Action Badge. Today, Sergeant Penn continues his lifelong commitment to service through his work supporting first responders and parole agents across Pennsylvania, providing critical incident support and mental health resources to those who protect our communities every day. He lives in Dallas with his wife Amy and their son AJ, who proudly carries on the hockey tradition as a member of the Wilkes-Barre Junior Penguins U18 team and also skates with my son. I'm proud to call Eric a friend, and I just like to say thank you for your service and your sacrifice. This nation is the land of the free because it is the home of the brave. A veteran or a hero is someone who has given his or her life to something bigger than oneself. And our freedom is a gift from your courage. Thank you for your service, Eric.
As you can see, the
Along with Eric today, we have a couple more people we'd like to honor today.
puck drop and now more
They're part of
honorings.
our Bloomsburg hockey family. We have Chief Petty Officer John and Petty Officer Second Class Joanne Petrachko. They are the grandparents of number 7, Vincent Cantardi. They are veterans of the Navy and the Coast Guard. We also honor one of our own teammates today, Bandito Cacalisi. He's number 11. He is an Army veteran. And we have a friend in the building, Transporter Noah Cabbage, who is currently serving in the United States Marine Corps out of San Diego, California. Thank you all for your service. Enjoy the game.
So now more, so we've had more honorings after that ceremonial puck drop, what I was looking for earlier. Now we to the national anthem, and then we'll get some hockey going. And that was our national anthem. Time for hockey, folks. If you're just joining us, hi everybody. Welcome to this special TJ Productions production of Bloomsburg co-ed hockey. This is going to be an interesting one, Jake. Millersville, they faced them yesterday, and it didn't go as planned, but now they're up here. Now they're up in Bloomsburg territory. They've got a home game. I think let's just highlight a real quick key. What's your main key to win this one for Bloomsburg?
I think a big key for today's game, especially after losing 9-3 yesterday, defensively, make sure that Tyler Keys there in the net has some time to, recover in between shots. Control the puck. Don't allow yourself to get outshot 40-10 in one period.
And so that's been a big thing. They are looking to change that for sure. For Millersville in the cage, Zachary Keenan. Up front, see Cam Kint. I also see Liam Pizzi taking the face-off. He will face off and take the face-off against Zach Getz. He loses the face-off. Millersville automatically going to start being in control, but Bloomsburg gets it back immediately. Lots of passing back and forth here. Hopefully that will be a little bit better as we've got ourselves already a breakaway and in with a shot and pushed wide by Keenan. On a great opportunity there for Bloomsburg. Taking it in behind the net now. They're going to look and try and slow things down today and set the plays up without panicking. There's a fired shot up from the blue line. Still scrambled out in front. Keys did make the save there. The net comes unlodged, and we've got our first stoppage. 9:18 to go in the first period. Jake, what'd you see so far?
So obviously a pair of shots here, which is good. Majority of the time, like I said, the key to the game is give Keys some time to recover after each shot, and if they can just keep doing that, they'll be fine.
Sensenig in to take the faceoff for Millersville, and gets tossed for Bloomsburg. In now is Wolsifer. Wolsifer wins the faceoff. Great faceoff win for Bloomsburg. They're going to try and feed it off the glass and get it up in the neutral zone, but it looked like... You going to say that puck went out of bounds, or are they going to...
I was going to say it looked like it bounced.
Looked like that bounced out the top of the pane of the glass.
I'm going to assume that's what happened.
They're going to
really see
redo this
officially, but I'm going to assume that's why
they're
they
going to redo
called
this.
that.
It is Sensenig winning the faceoff this time, however, but Millersville has to play catch. Getz is right there, though. Bloomsburg applying some pressure over in the corner. Millersville, however, tries to move it behind the net. Looks like they're going to do that and pushed out, but a sloppy attempt. Bloomsburg's going to take advantage and hold it back in the corner. Puck behind the net now. Looks like things are kind of slowing down. Contardi dumps it behind the net for his man, and Bloomsburg tries to settle this down. Ooh, random shot off the side there. That was not quite close to the net, but definitely got a lot of people's attention. Keys stops it behind, is under pressure a tad little bit, but Millersville, ooh, fans on the pass. Here comes Bloomsburg, has a pretty decent amount of numbers. Overshot him on the pass. Wolsifer was the intended target. Millersville will take over. Puck now in the neutral zone. Puck now behind the Bloomsburg net. It seems like some of these passes have missed, Jake. We've seen that so far.
Yes.
Millersville now has it, trying to get something going. 2-on-1 for Bloomsburg as far as that breakaway that ends up falling apart. And the puck stays in the neutral zone again. We said it, and that's what you're seeing so far. The neutral zone being very important. Doherty tried to move that for Millersville. Wasn't quite able to get much done, but Millersville keeps it in zone. There's a save by Keys, pushed over to the corner. Phillips now with a great pass to get it out to the neutral zone. Arm is up, but no icing is called. Bloomsburg will take it over. West dumps it into the neutral zone yet again, where Millersville will take it. Oh, we've got ourselves one at opportunity. Ooh, and a shot there by Sensenig that does go wide. Millersville keeps it in. Stoppage there. Sensenig, again for Millersville, has he is the captain here, and I gotta say, he's really filling his role for Millersville.
Oh, yeah.
He's been really energetic recently.
I was going to say, he's got some fire to him. He's in there making all those plays right now for the Marauders. And, yeah, neutral zone control right now for the Huskies is actually pretty decent right now. But Millersville did have some opportunities there in that last series.
Yeah, Bloomsburg is kind of just trying to move the puck a little bit more efficiently. As Wolsifer will bring it in, kind of fans on the shot. It goes towards, and Keenan is able to dump it towards the back. Puck now going towards the pie slice. Keys won't touch it. Instead, he'll leave it for his main man, West. That pass is fanned on a little bit, but a great pass across the side. Wolsifer is in. He's pressured by two guys. There's a shot right off on an odd angle, but nonetheless, and laid out. Trent Winters laid out Bryson Cash right there, and the puck goes in, and they score. A little bit of a pinball play there, and Bloomsburg finds themselves up 1-0.
Yeah, that one kind of just bounced in there. It was open, and I don't know officially who got that. It looks like maybe Zach Getz poked that in.
Getz is leading the line. I'm going to assume it bounced off of him before anything else, but regardless.
93. Zach Getz,
it is huge.
That's a huge play. That's a great awareness play, too. The puck was
if
there.
If that goal stands for him, it'll be his 10th of the season, and a 1-0 Bloomsburg lead just like that Face-off won by Millersville. The Marauders trying to move something around. Puck is still caught in the neutral zone, and now it will be cycled in behind the blue line. A pass intended for Faust does not go the way the Marauders planned it, and Bloomsburg's got it back in their zone again. Gets our goal scorer, tried to set something up, but Millersville takes it in. Millersville is in. There's a shot. He shoots and scores. Wow, what a move right there.
Wow, that was really nice move there by...
after that, colliding into the boards, but a tie game nonetheless. An interesting, I mean, that was something where the Millersville defender was merely just trying to play defense, clear the zone.
Yeah.
And he met his player at the right time, Jake.
Yeah, and that was, I believe that was number 9, Logan Keenan there on the goal for the Marauders, and that was a nice play.
Yeah, it was a great play. Honestly, a nice pick-a-shot type move in between both of the face-off circles. You have a little bit of room there. It seemed like he just kind of made a stutter step and opened up Keys and then fired it top shelf right off the dinner bell.
I was going to say, that was a, as you said, right off the dinner bell. Took the words out of my mouth there. I was gonna quote that one, but you got that.
Yeah. You're still the student there, my friend. But of course, now with the tie game, 15:36 still to go in this first quarter. We've had a lot of action there as Zachary Keenan already swallows one up, and then clock is stopped here. Still 15:32 to go in the first period. We've seen very good from both. We've seen pretty ugly from both, Jake, but hopefully
a lot going on in the early goings. A lot.
Hopefully the good stuff still continues. Millersville has control of it. Story tried to dump it up, but Bloomsburg's now got it behind their own net. Millersville now regains control. There's another one right out in front. A great save by Keys. He made himself big. Great pass. Here is Phillips. Phillips over across the blue line. Was pressured by a couple of people. Does the right thing and dumps it in behind the net now. Bloomsburg's got it behind and still on the attack. There's a pass and a slap shot there, swallowed up by Keenan. But a great overall shot there by West. You got to get those shots on the net, Jake.
Yes, absolutely. And like I mentioned earlier, the key to the game, don't get outshot like they have quite a few times this year, and getting those shots off, even if even if they don't go in, get those shots. Get the shots.
Got to do it. You'll hear the sniffling and coughing. Yes, a cold is in the play for tonight, so we apologize
that time
in
of
advance.
Year, EJ.
Here is Joe West, dumps it in and kind of just tries to get himself a little bit of air as all those Bloomsburg players set up for the attack. Nice pickpocket there, but isn't quite able to stay with it. Somehow Carter Bandix able to get a hold of that one, but a really interesting pass there. Briefly broken up by Cam Kint, but West is there. He'll fire one. That one goes over the net. Zachary Keenan moves his head out of the way, perhaps his best move of the night. And Bloomsburg now tries it again. Here's Winters. Winters moving in the line with speed. We know he's got those quick feet. And poked away. Millersville's got it. Only one guy. They've got a 3-on-1 here. In and a shot and save made by Keys, a huge one.
A lot of time to prepare for that one. Great save there by Keys.
Sensenig had all the time in the world, had a lot of chances to pass, and just chose not to. Keys stood tall.
Yeah, definitely a big opportunity there for the Marauders. Like obviously a 3-on-1 there, and Keys came up with a nice save.
And I want to rewind real quick. Winters was able to break out of that zone real quick. He's one of their faster guys, Bloomsburg, and he's also their captain, leading with. That's a leadership quality right there. Shot is saved by Keys. Keys a little bit out of the net, and a blocked shot as it went back out. Zampino with the shot. It was blocked in front by Getz and into the netting, so we've got ourselves a stoppage.
It's a great defensive play there by Bloomsburg. That's something like I said, you get outshot, you leave guys wide open in front of the net. I know against Bucknell that happened quite a bit. That was a nice defensive play.
Oh, a tipped shot there. That puck is still loose. Keys with another great save real quick off the faceoff. And there's another save again. Pressured over in the corner. Millersville still has it. Pizzi still got it. And now he coughs the puck up. Bloomsburg now has possession, is going to try and move this up. It is Getz who's going to dump it in behind, and Keenan will leave it for his man. Zampino dumps it over, a little bit of a scrum over in the corner there, puck battle, but the puck squirts loose and goes all the way down. Keys says, "No, you got it," and Vinny Contardi's going to have this puck over in the corner. Dumping it and feeding it in off the boards now. They've got the numbers. Getz tries to stick handle, and there's our friend Contardi into the zone for Bloomsburg. He stays with it. Puck still squirts loose, but no definitive team with possession yet. There's a shot by Contardi. Oh, that one just squirts wide. My goodness. Bloomsburg still got it. Gets behind the net. Now it goes off of a Millersville defender. Nothing quite there. Keys gets it up to Krakalici, who is staying on that puck. That's a very good quality for Krakalici, who's been staying on the puck whenever he gets an opportunity to be there. Winters, the captain, muscling his way through two guys. He's gritty, and he's got himself a chance there. That shot not quite near the net, but still a shot nonetheless. There's another pass. That shot was, Weisgable wasn't also quite able to get it in, but Weisgable's got himself the puck in the neutral zone, going to bring it back, slow down, and set it up. Bringing it in, it still is Weisgable behind the net. He's very, very, very much so pressured, but much quicker. Goes down on his knees, not sure if he was tapped there, but finds himself behind the net here. Looking for a pass or something. Puck goes up in the air, and the play is still alive. Millersville, now it's got it. Ooh, puck almost hit number 12, Sensenig, right in the face there for Millersville. He got out of the way. Winters now has it alongside. There's a shot. Puck loose, out in front, and another save. I'm not quite sure who that hit. That definitely hit a body out in front. And now we've got ourselves an odd man rush. Winters over in the corner and is able to get the Millersville player away from the puck. A great defensive play there. The puck is still alive, however. Sent in by Pizzi, but it's going to fall back. Faust has it and dumps it forward. Joe West now for Bloomsburg. Going to try and settle this down. It's been a little bit too much. They got to slow this tempo down a little. It's definitely a high intensity situation. Bandix now along the wall in a puck battle with Faust, but he eventually wins it. Phillips right there. Oh my goodness. She almost had her first goal of the season right there, but Keenan stands tall. There's another shot that is turned away from Keenan. Boy, he's been real solid besides that bouncing play, Jake. I wonder if we're going to continue to see that as icing is called.
Yeah, I was going to say, the goaltender from Millersville has been playing pretty solid as well. Bloomsburg getting some really nice shots here as of late, and he's making some nice saves.
Fans, if you or your fellow hockey fan has any wax needs, check out Serponautics Hockey, the official wax supplier of Bloomsburg ice hockey. Face off, and in and scored right off the hop. It was Getz who won the face off and made that play work. And I believe that's going to be Weisgable.
Just keeps racking them up.
Weisgable has been fantastic. That's now his 19th goal of the year. And we've got ourselves a 2-1 game.
Wow. Like I just said, Bloomsburg getting a lot of nice shots off, and the goalie for Millersville playing well. And as I say that, they go and score.
Bloomsburg has had a hard time recently, but not today. They seem to be buzzing pretty quick. Lots of changes of possessions, but realistically, Doherty keeps it alive for Millersville. Bloomsburg now dumping it forward and trying to get something going. Doherty again will dump it back. This one to Sensenig. Sensenig back up to Doherty. Doherty over in the corner now. That puck squirts loose, and he gets it past Sensenig, and there's a firing shot that just does go wide. A great shot there by Weisgable. Got to take those opportunities when you can. Moving it forward now is Winters. A couple of sticks go flying there. Play goes unscathed until now. Boy, I got to be honest with you, Jake. I've seen this is one of the more energizing first periods we've seen in quite some time.
I agree, yeah, no, absolutely. And especially from not just from Bloomsburg, but from both squads. And now they are on the power play here. And this could, even build this lead up to a 2-goal lead with 9:05 to go.
Well, a penalty had been called, so in the box is Carter Zelznick. That's a 2-minute penalty. What it was for, I'm not quite sure. But there's a shot right out in front. Puck is still loose. That goes behind the net. Boy, 2 opportunities right there, and Phillips was right there. She's staying on him as well. With a little help from Winters now. And they've got Millersville tucked back up in their zone. Finally, they clear it. Into the neutral zone now. Phillips kind of sheds a block there for Winters. They kind of tried something. It didn't quite work. They're going to try it again. Winters, a $1:26 to go now in this power play. Yet still, they've got it again. Winters again. Across is pressured, but he takes a shot there. That is blocked. Right out in front. The puck is still loose. Is it in? They score! And guess who it is? Emily Phillips.
She gets her first goal
Hi,
of the
how
season.
do you do? Hey, not a bad deal at all. Emily Phillips' first goal of the season. 3-1 Bloomsburg. You can't get much better than that.
Absolutely
not. Get the puck for her.
You get her her first goal of the year, and you build a 2-goal lead this early in the game on the power play as well. That's a great moment there for the Bloomsburg Huskies.
A huge goal there, and Phillips tucks it in. 3-1 for Bloomsburg. And that's gotta be a big weight lifted off of her shoulders. I'm sure it is.
Yeah, and the bench
And here
is
she
hyped.
is again, playing tough again. She's got herself another opportunity. That puck kind of squirts loose. A little bit of a good defensive showing for Millersville. And in the corner, Phillips trying to set something up. Puck hit away by Keenan, the goaltender, and now Millersville's got it in for themselves. Sensenig, he's got himself all alone. Shot, and that goes just wide across.
Ooh.
Great save there by Keys to kind of just move that to the side of the post. Millersville still has it, however. And they are just trying to do something. Oh, tipped. Keys with another one out in front. Oh my goodness, he made another save and sprawling out. Puck is still loose. It's not in the net yet. Millersville still's got it. Pressured in. Oh my goodness. Tyler Keys just made two great saves sprawled out. Finally, they're going to try and clear this. The Millersville player kind of tries to keep it in. It's caught up along the referee now in the neutral zone. Now they're going to get a change. On his Weisgable now. He's going to get it over in the corner and dump it around the back. My goodness, I can't get over the fact he made that save sprawled out. Puck is still there and tipped by 2 guys, including Trent Winters for Bloomsburg. Millersville keeps their play alive, however. Puck is over. And now in the corner again. Ooh, gets around one defender. Nice move there for Winters. Going to back Millersville up. Poor clearing attempt there for Millersville. But somehow they do still come across with it. Now it's in the neutral zone. Now over, it's Getz. Gets up and sends it around. If anybody liked my play on words there. Millersville now kind of shuffling around, going to try and make a burst here. In and over and across, a shot, and they score. Right across, it is Austin Faust, who we've seen a lot of. He's not quite able to get there, and it's 3-2 Bloomsburg.
Wow, what a nice play there by Faust. Puck goes across the net, comes back around for him, shoots it right there, throws Keys off a little bit, and the Marauders cut this game to a 3-2 game with 5:54 to go.
Bloomsburg not great with the face-offs as of recently. They might, but I will tell you, they have been great on the rebounds. So let's see what they could do. Getz finds himself kind of on a break there. That's broken up in front, but puck is still in front of the net. Millersville is able kind of to just tap it down and send it forward. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Here's Logan Keenan, who sends one in the direction of the net, but not quite on net. Doesn't matter, though. Anything could go in, especially in these type of games. West has now got it. He's going to slow down and set it up. Looking for Getz, but it wasn't quite there. Millersville's going to have it back in their own zone. Keenan up the Story. Bloomsburg's going to get it now. They're just kind of sitting behind the net, kind of trying to slow things down. I'm not sure either team really has established an identity. But then again, here's Emily Phillips. Looking for a pass. That pass chopped down, but over in the corner, play is still alive. Phillips is over towards the net. I love that she does that every time. That's how those goals are scored. In the neutral zone, however, pass, not exactly sure what the idea was there, but Bloomsburg still has it. And we'll give credit where credit is due. They do have, Millersville has really nice jerseys. They kind of look like the old 90s Bruins jerseys. I love them.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, almost like a Happy Gilmore type deal. A little bit of a miscue there. Bloomsburg is going to end up coming out with that puck. Winters sends one towards the net, kind of just across. And there's something there. Bloomsburg's got it again. There's another shot, but that is blocked out in front. Shooting it was Cardone, but it doesn't quite go much of anywhere. Now up to Doherty. Doherty loses the puck and kind of circles back. Zampino's now got it behind the net for Millersville. The Marauders have, to their credit, have really tried to change the tempo, but again, no team has really established a true identity quite yet. We're kind of still trying to figure each other out, you know what I mean?
Even though they played yesterday.
Even though they play, and that's what baffles me about this, is why it almost seems like they haven't established an identity after playing yesterday. Ooh, that puck. Not sure that's exactly what he was trying to do with it, but Bloomsburg with a shot on goal nonetheless. Krakalici. Shot eventually goes off of somebody else for another one in front, and Bloomsburg's got themselves up 4-2.
Wow. So that was Krakalici with that.
And that looks like, is that Weisgable going to get that? I believe it is. Weisgable's got it.
Wow. Over 20 goals on the year now officially for Weisgable.
In the right spot at the right time. And then that's really the name of the game. They put themselves right up in front of the net. That's where goals are scored.
Yeah, that was another one of those plays, like kind of similar to the last goal that Emily Phillips had, where puck's right in front and everyone's there for it and get it in there.
So now we can, in fact, put Weisgable on hat-trick watch. If he gets another one, that will be his 5th hat-trick of the season. So he's gunning for his 5th hat-trick. In a weird busted play there, but nonetheless a great opportunity. Save there by Keenan, and it's still kind of pushed around in the back. The original opportunity was Wolsifer, by the way. We made all of that play work, but Millersville's now is kind of dump it here and get it up forward. Got to make forward progress. That's what they're trying to do here. Logan Keenan kind of floats one in, doesn't quite hit the net per se, but still moves around. But it's been Getz and Wolsifer and Weisgable. Weisgable's got the puck in now. Ooh, a little scramble out in front, and the puck is still alive there. Dumped across, weird pass there, doesn't quite make it. Peasy's got it in. Peasy sends it forward, does just quite wide, but play is still along the side on the corner. Goes towards the net now. Peasy in a puck battle. Puck squirts loose. Bloomsburg comes out with it. It is Winters. Winters hits the line with speed to Getz. Now to Wolsifer. He picks a shot. Doesn't quite get it in, but a great opportunity nonetheless. Puck still down in the corner. Bloomsburg pressuring Millersville, kind of just trying to keep them calmed down. 3 defenders in for Bloomsburg. Millersville still looking to do something, though. Phillips works it out into the middle, and Millersville's kind of try and dump this up. We have a buck to play here in the first period, as it's still down in the corner. Bloomsburg squirts one free, but it's kept in by Zampino. Dumped back around. Millersville trying to do something here before the end of this. Cardone tried to get it out, wasn't quite able to, so now they're going to try it again. It's Winters skating into the neutral zone. Phillips is now going to play it along the wall and forward, or at least they tried to do it forward until it's blocked back into the neutral zone again. Off of a body. The goaltender Keenan sends it around. And I think at this point, Bloomsburg is in their best interest to kind of just try and ice this. We'll see if they do. 13 seconds here. Millersville down by 2, looking to cut it to 1 before the end. Ooh, interesting. Wasn't quite able to do much of anything there. Millersville is unsuccessful. End of 1 here. Bloomsburg leads 4-2, including not only 2 goals from Weisgable, but Emily Phillips tallies her first amongst those 4 goals. 4-2, the end of 1. And Jake, real quick before we go to commercial, what did you see in that first period?
Energy, and that is a big factor in why they're up right now. And then both squads too. I mean, this is we saw so much happen in that first period, right? So much stuff happened. Millersville, obviously, is the energy as well. But like you said, neither of these teams have really figured out an identity yet, which is crazy because they played each other. They played each other yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what I'm not understanding is here, you play each other, and then you play each other again, and it looks like they never seen each other before.
They're still trying to feel each other's game plans
exactly.
out. Before we send it to break, we'd like to just thank a couple of people. First and foremost, the Toyota Sportsplex for allowing us to host these games and host these broadcasts. Folks, if you or the hockey player in your life are looking for wax products, go to Serpenotics Hockey, the official wax provider of Bloomsburg Hockey. And finally, TJ Productions for getting us on the air with these games. If you want something done right, you want TJ Productions. We'll be back with an intermission report after a word from our sponsors. 4-2 here at the Toyota Sportsplex.
Serpenotics Hockey is the proud wax sponsor of the Bloomsburg University ice hockey team. Serpenotics Hockey provides wax products and goalie and player training sessions in the New York and New Jersey area. They are proudly sponsoring many different clubs this year, including the FPHL's Binghamton Black Bears, the Northern Michigan Warhounds, Tennessee Women's Ice Hockey, and your Bloomsburg Huskies. Follow them on Instagram at Serpenotics Hockey.
Hey, this is Jared Samuel with PAFootballNews.com, and we are proud to serve the North Pocono Trojans and all of District 2.
Find yourself at Bloomsburg University. We offer more than 50 majors, 40 minors, and 20 graduate programs to help our students grow personally and professionally. And with more than 200 student organizations, there's a place for everyone. Located at the intersection of excellence and affordability, Bloomsburg puts you on the path to an exciting career with a bright future. Bloomsburg University, a great place to be you. Learn more at bloomu.edu.
Live streaming can be tricky, and sometimes trying to find the right software to make your streams look really professional can be a real chore. The thing I like about StreamYard is that the user interface is really simple to understand and can give you a professional look without a whole lot of trying to figure out what you're supposed to be doing next.
At PAFootballNews.com, we've got you covered. If you're looking for the best coverage of high school football in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, check out PAFootballNews.com. From schedules to rankings, game coverage to Friday night scoreboard, live streams, and more, PA Football News is the one-stop shop for everything high school football in Pennsylvania. Follow us on Twitter at PA Football News and visit us at PAFootballNews.com. We got you covered.
TJ Productions, providing the best in sports and entertainment.
DJ Samuel with PAFootballNews.com, and we are proud to serve Scranton Prep and all of District 2.
At Wilkes, we know you're ready to find your future. This is a haven for whatever you find interesting, for those willing to work hard for whatever comes next. For anyone searching for an incredible campus experience both in and out of the classroom. It all starts with one simple question. What do you want to do? At Wilkes, you will. Be part of a university you'll love. For more information, visit wilkes.edu.
I'm Nick Nimmin, and I'm a StreamYard user. For the last 6 years, I've been live streaming consistently to YouTube and Facebook and everywhere else on the internet that would have me. And during that time, I've had the opportunity to use pretty much all the live streaming software that's available. Once I discovered StreamYard and found how easy it is, I was sold right out of the gate.
Hey, this is Jared Samuel with PAFootballNews.com, and we are proud to serve the Lakeland Chiefs and all of District 2.
See what Misericordia has to offer. Come check out the new Henry Science Center. Take a break at Arches between classes.
Or join us for special events. Come try one of our 26 D3 sports. You could live here.
Or here.
Or here.
You can't go good without us.
PAFootballNews.com and CWTAP. Tap into the state. PAFootballNews.com and CWTAP presents their weekly highlight show, bringing you, the viewers and fans, the best of the weekend's high school and college football action and interviews from all over the state of Pennsylvania. And introducing The View from the Sidelines, where you, the fans, can send in clips of your favorite team or athletes. Simply email your links or clips to Billy@PAFootballNews.com with the subject line, The View, by Sunday morning, and we'll try and present them on the program. PAFootballNews.com and CWTAP Tap into the State. Our weekly highlight show every Tuesday at 9 on CWTAP and the next morning streaming on PFN. We got you covered.
And welcome back to the Toyota Sportsplex here in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. We've got ourselves quite the game, 4-2. Bloomsburg over Millersville. A couple of things I would like to just mention. First and foremost, just the energy that both teams have brought so far have been uncomparable to any other game we've seen.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's just, even Bloomsburg, they had some games where they had hot starts, but it hasn't really been anything like this. This is a new form of energy that I've seen from this team. This is what they need too. I mean, obviously they had the 4-2 lead, but Millersville, I think, also has come out with a decent amount of energy as well. I just think Bloomsburg, they're getting their guys. I mean, Weisgable, like I said, he has 2 goals. Like I said earlier, that's one guy you don't want in front of the net, and he already has 2. He's on hat trick watch, and that will be his 5th of the season, EJ, which is crazy.
Ridiculous.
And we also saw Emily Phillips get her first goal of the year. The bench was fired up. You heard them. She's been waiting for that one. She's like we said, makes a lot of big plays for them, and she finally was able to tap one into the back of the net there. It was great.
And you know what, to be completely real with you, Bloomsburg, after coming off of a loss yesterday, I mean, obviously, you never want to be like, you never want to go out there and say, well, I expected them to fall apart, or I expected them to. But I didn't. I'm not saying that I expected them to fall apart, Jake. It's that I didn't expect them to come out again with this level of energy.
Oh, right,
I mean,
yeah.
They went down pretty darn quick.
They did.
And scored, and it was like, uh-oh, what's this going on? And honestly, and I think Millersville, on the other side of things, has done a pretty darn good job in response to that, especially with all of the energy that Bloomsburg has brought. I think Millersville is doing a valiant job as well.
Oh, absolutely, right, yeah. And, I mean, we saw the action from, I mean, it was, what was the score after 15 minutes? It was already 2-1, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that, yeah. It was amazing how both teams came out with so much energy. It was so much happened in that first 5 minutes of the game. It was impressive. It really was. Something that we haven't seen too much from Bloomsburg this year. Something we haven't seen at least in the last few games or so. I mean, Lafayette, they came out hot, but they lost that lead. But still, I mean, this is something that they need. And they beat Lafayette, so that even adds on to my point. When they come out like this, they win games. Now, hopefully we don't have a situation where they have to come back from a 6-2, they were up 6-2 and then get down 7-7, and Weisgable puts it in the net with 1.6 seconds left to win the game. Hopefully that's not the case today. They can hopefully keep this momentum going and win the game right out, and not have to, crawl back at the end there. But, both teams, great energy. And one guy I want to mention for Millersville that has really played some very nice plays. Jaden Sensenig, he has been making a lot of plays for the Marauders. Logan Keenan as well. His brother, I'm assuming, the goalie, Zach Keenan, he's been playing well. But yeah, Logan Keenan and Jaden Sensenig are the two guys that have really, I see out there a lot making some big plays for Millersville.
Yeah, and realistically, you took the words, see, now we're even. You took the words out of my mouth. I really just wanted to highlight Jaden Sensenig, because as the, I would assume he's wearing the C, so as the captain of that Millersville squad, has really been a captain, has really been a leader. You can't just, as a captain, you can't just go out and say, hi, we're doing this, we're going to do this, and I'm leading you by my words. You got to go out and lead by action. And he is. He's involved in every single play. Not a singular second of his ice time has he not been involved in the play.
Right.
He's been right there, down their throats, just in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
And a lot of people know what I'm talking about here when it comes to, because you've seen it. You saw the whole first period, folks. You saw the same thing that I saw. Jaden Sensenig has been giving people the business for sure. Now, flipping over to Bloomsburg, I honestly, besides the 2 goals from Weisgable, I want to highlight Trent Winters right now, because that kid, again, another guy where you're out and about, okay? Whenever you're out on the ice, he's not ever not involved in the play.
Yeah, no.
He's always there. I mean, how many times did they have a hard time clearing the puck? And Winters would go over, grab the puck, and literally skate through 3 guys and get it into the neutral zone.
And
if that's what it takes, that's what he's doing.
And it's crazy to me because his speed is such a value to his play. I mean, you see some of the plays, he's flying down the ice. Like, just speed. That kid has speed, and he makes some big plays, and that speed helps him tremendously in that.
110%. So just those are the 2 guys I just really wanted to highlight. Both goals against Tyler Keys, not really his fault. One of them on a breakaway, up ringing off the dinner bell is the crossbar for all of you other non-hockey jargon-speaking people. But a great goal for Millersville there. It kind of opened him up a little bit. Keys, that being, there's a lot of places you can shoot there, because when you open a goalie up, you got 5-hole, his glove, his blocker side, or you can go over his shoulder. Not a lot of people go over the shoulder, you know.
Right.
There's a couple 2, 3, or I'm gonna really cringe saying this, but there's a couple 6, 7 things going through your mind.
The kids are gonna love that
when you're on the when you're on a breakaway, and I think they were just able to, I don't know, control the situation and open Keys up. Keys is he's a fast kid. He's in, you know what, we talked about giving him an opportunity to kind of recoup between shots and not face that a million times. I saw a lot better from him.
Definitely.
Especially in those situations, but just in that goal, you kind of just take it and move on, you know.
Right, yeah.
You're up 4-2 now. Essentially, if you play a better 2 periods than you do the first time, which if that's the case, there's going to be fireworks.
Right.
It's going to be just as fine. So again, we'd like to give out a couple of friends, a couple of shout outs to our friends and sponsors here and on this broadcast. Folks, if you or your fellow hockey player or hockey fan needs any wax products, Sherpanautics Hockey's got the products for you. They are the official wax product supplier of Bloomsburg Hockey. Also, big ups to the Toyota Sportsplex here and the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, who have kind of helped us get these games on the ice here. And again, if you need any video or production, you want TJ Productions. If you want it done right, you want TJ Productions, providing the best in sports and entertainment. 4-2 Bloomsburg. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to get a sip of water because my throat is killing me right now. And we're going to be back with second period action between Millersville and Bloomsburg next.
Live streaming can be tricky, and sometimes trying to find the right software to make your streams look really professional can be a real chore. The thing I like about StreamYard is that the user interface is really simple to understand and can give you a professional look without a whole lot of trying to figure out what you're supposed to be doing next.
Serpanautics Hockey is the proud wax sponsor of the Bloomsburg University ice hockey team. Serpanautics Hockey provides wax products and goalie and player training sessions in the New York and New Jersey area. They are proudly sponsoring many different clubs this year, including the FPHL's Binghamton Black Bears, the Northern Michigan Warhounds, Tennessee Women's Ice Hockey, and your Bloomsburg Huskies. Follow them on Instagram at Serpanautics Hockey.
Hey, this is Jared Samuel with PAFootballNews.com, and we are proud to serve the North Pocono Trojans and all of District 2.
And we are back for second period action between Millersville and Bloomsburg. Bloomsburg finds themselves up 4-2. An interesting period. I got to say, Tyler Keys played a great, despite the 2 goals, played a great first period, Jake.
Definitely. Absolutely.
And we're looking for yet another one. Zachary Keenan making his way to the net for the Millersville Marauders. They are he's maybe looking to have a little bit of a better period, kind of scrambled a little bit, but stood tall towards the end.
Right, yeah. Especially when Bloomsburg started getting a ton of shots on Keenan.
Second period underway. Bloomsburg looking to build on that 2-goal lead that they have. That is the key for them. Millersville playing damage control. Starting damage control, however. You don't want to lose that in the neutral zone. That's kind of what they've done here. Millersville now dump. Ooh, with a great shot there. Keys is out in front. That puck is still loose. Keys is there again and poked away. Great play there by Hunter Austin. Bloomsburg's got it. There's a shot right out in front. That puck is still loose. Ooh, almost a couple nasty collisions there, but regardless, everything is avoided. Everything's okay. Here's Getz. Getz now in. Moving and powering by one guy, trying to set something in front. Ooh, that one skipped across the crease. It's looking like, ooh, now we see Millersville was trying to clear. Now they've got themselves at least they thought they had themselves a opportunity to score, but nothing there. Here's Winters now. Winters says, no, I'm going to try this myself. Tries to get it around. Puck is still loose. Can he get the save? Yes, he can. Zachary Keenan there. Boy, sprawled out and made the save. Winters with 3 different opportunities trying to slam that puck home, Jake.
Yeah, no, that was a very, very nice save by Keenan there. He Winters almost put that one in. That was a nice setup by him, but Keenan was right there for it. Great job.
Winters is a little confident there coming to the bench.
Yes, he is.
Confident in a lot of areas in life. Confident on the ice rink, confident at the bars, confident in all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Lots
but
of shots
that's what
on
he
the ice and
brings
at the
as
bar.
the captain to this team. Is a lot of energy and a lot of bulletin board material. That's for sure. Millersville now has the puck down, trying to get one in here. Keys has stood tall. You know, I keep saying Weeks for Tyler Keys because he reminds me, he's got the same stance. He kind of looks like Kevin Weeks, the goalie for the old back in the day of the Canucks and stuff. I'm sorry, Tyler. You look like Kevin Weeks, but at least Kevin Weeks was good.
Yes.
He's a good goalie.
So it's a good comparison.
Wrong last name, though. Anyway, hey, look at Millersville. Still trying to do something. Boy, that's another. These are just some real sloppy passes. I mean, I guess for both. I mean, if you're trying to clear, you kind of need the complete passes. That both have been unable to do so. But now we've got ourselves a scoring opportunity. There's a shot. Oh, sprawling out. A great save there by Tyler Keys, who went from one side of the crease to the other. We've got
laid out for that one. That was a really nice save by Keys.
We've got ourselves an icing and a stoppage.
Now, I'm going to say something, and then boom, we're going to have another goal scored. But we're seeing a lot of nice saves from Keenan and Keys right now. Two Ks right there.
2 Ks.
Special K.
Special Ks. Yeah, I love it. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I'm sorry,
like
Tyler, because we call all of your games you're officially known as Special K.
We love it.
I love it. The boys are going to love that when they watch this game back for sure. I'm sorry if we set you up for some stuff like that. Play continues. Bloomsburg's got it now. Find themselves. Here's Krakalici over in the corner. Krakalici was announced as an Army veteran.
Yes.
So lots of grit and determination from him. We saw that just there, trying to make that play work. Still over there, and in the play is Krakalici, but not quite. Not quite able to get too much in there. Joe West breaks that up. Great play there for Joe West. Nobody chases it, though. Emily Phillips blows the tire, almost takes a Millersville player out. Play is continuing going in. There's a shot. Oof. Keys guessed and was right on that as that missed the net on the left side, or our left side. Puck goes down. Millersville's going to chase it. Keenan sets it up for his man, goes back in his crease. Line change out here. Winters and Getz. And Weisgable all out for Bloomsburg. Getz has got it in. He's going to flip it up. There is Weisgable looking for his man in front. Nobody was home, however. They keep it in, though. Joe West, who now has floated it around. There's Contardi with a shot. Nice shot there by Vinny Contardi, trying to catch the Millersville goaltender off guard. Very little sense of urgency as far as a defense for Millersville. It looks like they're kind of gassed. They kind of need to get some energy going here because this is not working. There could be a goal scored here soon. I will tell you, Bloomsburg, however, has lost a couple of opportunities that they could have had. So looking again, it almost seems like they're trying to feel each other out yet again, trying to what kind of team are we getting here?
Right. And again, they played each other yesterday. Crazy to see that.
All right, Winters behind the net now. He's in a decent puck battle. That puck is over the net, and we're going to have a stoppage. And while we have that stoppage, folks, we'd like to thank our sponsors for today's event. First and foremost, big ups to the Toyota Sportsplex. Also brought to you by the Nipa Yinzer YouTube channel. For you want off-the-cuff, unedited Pittsburgh sports takes, you want Nipa Yinzer. Also, shout out to PAFootballnews.com. We've got you covered. Big ups to StreamYard as well. If you want to get into YouTube streaming, StreamYard's the place to go.
And if you want to get into it through this stream, 10% discount, link in bio.
We've got more on the list. We'll continue to list those off.
$10 discount, not 10%. My apologies. That sounded wrong. 10% discount ain't much. It's $10 discount.
$10.
Link in bio.
Big collision there. Winters gets up and says, all right, buddy, is that all you got? And we continue. Bloomsburg trying to move it up. Here's Weisgable. Weisgable over in the corner now. Great puck battle there. Weisgable still keeps it alive. Tries to dump it out, finds it, gets, a blocked shot there. Goes right to, got a whiffed on it. Does what he needs to do. That's Krakalici, who, kind of, when you get that thrown into you last second, it's understandable, but
right.
He knows enough that if he whiffs, he could get pickpocketed, got to get rid of it.
Right. Yeah, that's one you can't, got to be careful of your surroundings in a play like that because you missed the puck there and someone can be right there for it. Someone from Millersville pokes it out, takes it down the other end of the ice.
Folks, this game is also brought to you by our friends at TJ Productions. If you want it done right, you want TJ Productions, providing the best in sports and entertainment. Face-off is won by Bloomsburg. They keep it in. Oh, my goodness, that one ran off of 2 posts at least. They say no goal. Boy, I thought that did cross the line, but, no instant replay here, unfortunately. Checking the net to see if the net's dislodged. Bloomsburg players upset. But wild. I mean, that's one they definitely want back.
Yeah, that's one. I don't fully know what happened there, but obviously the Bloomsburg bench not too happy with that.
That hit off the post and then off the crossbar. Whether it went over the line, we will never know. As play continues here, and they're going to put it in the rearview mirror, but Keys, very aggressive there, and a beautiful play there for Keys to kind of move that forward for Bloomsburg. Now in the neutral zone. And we continue. It's Krakalici. Boy, Krakalici's been there when they needed him. That right there is a great opportunity. Setting up more opportunities now. But Millersville it is this time. It seems like whenever they've needed guys, Bloomsburg's had them there. Doherty will chase it down. Doherty now bringing it up. And into the neutral zone. Doherty in with speed. There's a shot right off the glove. Sends it over the net. And then another one back over by the post. Millersville keeps it alive. There's a shot and a great save by Tyler Keys. Little bit of a scrum in front. Oh, now we've got extracurriculars. We've got a lot of pushing now. Getz is involved. Joe West is involved. Can't quite exactly see who the guy is on the other side. Krakalici is there as well. Wolsifer is sent off the ice. Now they're saying there's some sort of penalty. Lots of questionable. I mean, it just seems like it was incidental contact at first, so gonna sort all of this out. The referees are talking. Right up on the board now, we see 2 minutes for Wolsifer. I'm not exactly. It was a little bit of an extracurricular towards the end.
Yeah.
And this one, that could change the end of the game.
Change the momentum here, and not 100% sure of, how Wolsifer got himself involved with that. There's a huge scuffle of people.
Looks like it was some sort of saying something to the referee, which would eventually be, I believe it would be an interference, as that one is swallowed up by Keys. We're looking to see. Looks like there's something going on here. Bloomsburg bench still jawing at the referee.
Yeah, and it looks like
there's a shot that is blocked up in front. Buck 36. They've already cleared 30 seconds off of this power play. But then they yet again continue. Millersville. Here's Keenan. There's a shot. That's saved by Keys. And now we've got yet another corner battle. That puck is in front. Oh, whiffs on it. Boy, Zelesnik had an opportunity there, wasn't able quite to finish it. And there's Keenan. Keenan. And there's a shot. That also goes wide. It was Zelesnik again. Millersville kind of just slowing it down, trying to set it up. 54 seconds now remaining as the puck goes up into the netting. Jake, interesting.
Yeah, this is an interesting situation for Bloomsburg right now. I mean, Coach Corey Elkins over there trying to speak with the referee. It appears a Millersville player, at least from their perspective, punched one of the Bloomsburg Huskies in the face through hands. And
there was definitely a punch there. Not exactly sure why there wasn't offsetting penalties.
Yeah, and that's what
when I say offsetting, I don't mean football penalties. I mean both in the box.
Right. Right. Yeah, and Bloomsburg is looking for that offsetting penalty, and
they did not get it, as that one's cleared on by Getz. Keenan was behind, sent it around. Wasn't quite able to do much other than that, however.
And that hits off our favorite red trusses at the top of the
Favorite red trusses.
Yes.
And by the way, our favorite red trusses is a story behind that. We don't want to tell it during the game. We'll
save it for the intermission report.
Intermission. That'll be on the intermission report. We got to entertain these people when there's no hockey going on. Anyway, face-off won, and really quickly, Zelesnik bursts out there trying to get something going. He might have actually done something pretty well, except Bloomsburg is able to get this, and now it's Getz pushing himself forward. Keenan stays into the net because it's over on the pie slice. Millersville is trying to move this. Now they're over in the corner. 5 seconds left. And now on the ice is Wolsifer. As there's a shot that goes up into the netting. Wolsifer back on the ice, everything back at full strength with 11-12 to go in this second period.
Yeah, and good job on Bloomsburg. You know, obviously a situation you don't want to be in with the circumstances at hand. But, you know, you kill off the penalty, you prevent any more damage.
So we've got the Boston Bruins and the Minnesota Golden Gophers right now. That's what I'm realizing.
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out what Bloomsburg's uniforms look like, but I'm getting Minnesota Golden Gophers now.
Yeah, that's probably the closest thing. I don't think there's really any NHL team that it's similar to.
Could have been the Arizona Coyotes, but the NHL is bad on that one.
Yeah. Now it's the Utah Mammoth.
Now it's the Utah Mammoth, and they look like more like our local Wilkes-Barre area high school.
They do, yes. Yeah, the little teal or Carolina blue and black.
Phillips now out there. Ooh, nice attempt to block. Wasn't quite successful, but I like that she put her body out right up on the line there. Bloomsburg's going to have it behind their net now. West playing it off the wall. Ooh, that stays. Oh, no, it doesn't. It does go out of bounds.
And
I love it.
Got some interesting choices of music here at the Toyota Sportsplex right now.
I love it. We got to give a big up to the
raining
music
tacos,
people.
fellas.
If we could play Fiend next, that would be great. If Fiend is in there, we're talking to the music people right now. Boys, if Fiend could be played, I hope they play Fiend.
We're giving requests from the booth. How about this?
This is a Bloomsburg hockey game. They're not going to play Fiend. This is Thanksgiving dinner. Moving on with play now, as we've been so distracted as of recently, because out of everything has been happening. Another save there.
A lot of external things happening.
By Keys, as we're having a lot of fun up here. This is fun stuff.
We love it. We love it.
This is fun stuff.
And we're glad that all 26 of you love it too.
Anyways, back to the action. Millersville kind of trying to cycle it in behind the net. Bloomsburg needs to get it out of that zone, looking like they're trying to do that. Well, there's an attempt. That was Krakalici who does that. Actually, pretty solid, because Millersville is now backed up in behind their net. Bouncing puck into the neutral zone. Bloomsburg keeps it in. A lot of neutral zone play here. I will be honest. It's kind of tiring both teams out because they're too busy playing along the wall. Joe West with a nice block. Keenan dumps it over to the side now. Here's Joe West. West again, there's another shot. There's another save right out in front. Is it grabbed? Yes, it is. He holds on to it. And with 9:26, Keenan's got himself another great save. Line change for Millersville and for Bloomsburg.
Another series of opportunities there for the Huskies, and Keenan comes up with a great save there for the Marauders.
Folks, if any of your fellow hockey fans need any wax products, check out Serpentonics Hockey, the official wax provider of Bloomsburg hockey. There's a shot by Contardi that was tipped a couple of different times. Could have gotten in. That was a little bit of a bouncing puck there, Jake.
Yes, it was.
Gets out there, as well as Weisgable and Contardi in the back. Bloomsburg really, really looking to get another goal here. They need another goal bad. There's Contardi trying to send one towards the net. He gets another rebound, and that one trickles around in front. There's a slap shot and a glove save by Keenan. He has stood tall when Millersville's needed him, Jake.
Yeah, and you know what? I have said it on the show at the beginning. Giving your goalie a break is what Bloomsburg has kind of struggled with. Looks like Millersville is doing what Bloomsburg has done the last couple times. Keenan is taking a lot of shots right now.
Yes, he is. Gets not a face-off. Gets ones to remember. Sensitive wins that one, but Millersville now has the opportunity to move it forward. Contardi with a nice, I guess we'll call it clear in from the neutral zone. And it's passed outward. Winters moves it forward. No Bloomsburg people there. But some solid play there by Weisgable to kind of try and poke that loose. Millersville, however, still in. There's a shot, and there's a save. A great save there actually by, and I can't believe I'm saying this, Trent Winters makes that save.
Oh, what a save.
That's like, there's another shot that goes up and wide. Boy, Winters, wow, Winters makes a save. We got a pulled goaltender, Keys to the bench. We got an extra man and with a delayed penalty on. Puck's going all the way down there. I was looking to see if it would go in the net after the play.
Now let's see if you could see what the penalty is this time.
Let's exactly see. What I can tell you is slash. It's going to be a 2-minute, I believe, a 2-minute slash. Ryan Killeen in the box, serving 2 minutes of time in the sin bin.
Yeah, and a lot of play in the zone here. Bloomsburg got a ton of shots off, and Millersville, honestly, at this point was just trying to play damage control and get it in, their zone, and they drew a penalty. Not a way you want to finish that.
Millersville continues. Bloomsburg's now going to cycle this around, so for about $1.49 still here, they're going to really try and get a 3-goal lead here, although one of the more dangerous leads. Still one more goal of cushion. So now, going to move it in. Winters, great save by Keenan there. Puck is still alive though. Dumps it back off to Winters. Looking for something here. Nobody right in the middle though. Nobody home there, and it's dumped. Excuse me.
And while we have a second, I just want to say it's crazy how our first period was so action-packed, and we haven't had a single score this period yet.
It's been more physical now.
Yes.
Things are starting to get more chippy, for sure. Bloomsburg now is going to move this forward. It is Weisgable. Weisgable takes a shot. There's a save by Keenan, and he sprawls out like he's cupping a grenade. Regardless, though, makes the save. Another good one for Keenan.
Yeah, Keenan has been playing, like I said, he's taking a lot of shots as of late. Bloomsburg getting a lot of opportunity in this part of the period, in the mid to late half of the period, more later. But, Keenan's been playing pretty well up to this point.
It has been wonderful as far as a defensive standpoint. Phillips keeping that play alive. Boy, she had She had a guy there and another guy coming in to intercept the pass, and she made a great play keeping it alive. Winters finds Krakalishi. Nothing. Winters still over in the corner. Trying to do something. I'm just still stuck behind that net. Bandix. We haven't seen a lot from Bandix, but there he is now. Here he is over on the side. It's Bandix. Dumps it off to Winters. Winters looking, shoots. That is poked away by Keenan. There's another one, and then just yet again, there's more. And now Millersville's got themselves, they try to get an on-man rush, but he does have a man across. That puck goes behind the net. Great defense there for Bloomsburg. Millersville had an opportunity, and Bloomsburg stood tall. Over in the pie slice now. Goalie will not come out forward. Bloomsburg is going to move it forward. Now in the neutral zone. It's going to settle that spinning puck down as Doherty. And Doherty over to Keenan. Not the goalie Keenan, the skater Keenan. And now it's, and again, it's back and forth. We start to see this in the middle of these games, where possession changes. There's a shot there, and a save by Doherty, or Doherty the shot, a save by Keys rather. We've seen a lot of possession changes in the neutral zone. Both takes a lot of time for people to figure it out. Shot goes out of play. Well, it's not exactly how you draw it up, but about 4:54 to goal here. Still a 2-goal lead for Bloomsburg. We mentioned it, Jake. It's been chippy.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously, a lot different of a game than we saw in the first period. No goals scored yet, but a lot of physical play. You know, Bloomsburg, unlike most of the year, they've actually been able to control their emotions for the most part.
For the most part.
For the most part, right.
There should be offsetting penalties on that.
Trent Winters had some choice words earlier. And Wolfsburg.
Bloomsburg really just trying to just pad their lead. That one was a save by Keenan, but regardless, at this point, if this is not gonna be explosive, I think if you're Bloomsburg, Jake, and maybe you'd agree with me on this one, but if this is gonna be a big defensive thing, you just got to get out of the period.
Right, exactly.
Keep clearing, just get it out, run this clock out, and get out of the period. Got to reset.
Yes, absolutely, I agree. Especially since there's been no scoring yet.
Oh, great takeaway for Bloomsburg. Now they don't quite have the numbers yet. West and Wolsifer with a shot and a save by Keenan, who again has stood tall all the time. Folks, if you're looking for high school football coverage, get the best in the state of Pennsylvania. PAFootballnews.com. We've got you covered. Also like to thank the Toyota Sportsplex for hosting these events. And if you want any video productions, if you want it done right, you want TJ Productions, providing the best in sports and entertainment. Tie up on the face-off there. Millersville is going to move this forward. Storty for Millersville, playing pretty decent defense, trying to keep it in their zone. Now it gets chipped out to the neutral zone. Zampino's got it. Zampino over to Faust, who loses it. And we are still playing the neutral zone game, I see. Storty, stick handling, trying to get some passes taken care of. Kint was the guy he was trying to pass to, but he kind of left the area. Millersville now moving in, bursting in with speed. There's a shot that does go wide of the net. That was Faust on the shot. Keys is kind of just making himself big. That's why he's been able to do what he's done so far. Millersville behind the net. Bloomsburg now a change of possession. Bloomsburg pushes forward. In with speed is Wolsifer. Tried a couple of moves, gets us there, tries to stick lift after the giveaway. Millersville has an opportunity with a shot that does go over the net. That was Doherty. And now Bloomsburg now back on the other end. That puck hits off the back of the netting of the net. Now it's jammed out in front. Oh my goodness. And Carter Bandix was right there, couldn't quite finish it up. Couldn't quite snag the loose change before it went down the storm drain, but they're still back in it. Ooh, a pickpocket there, a great move for Millersville, but right back in it is Weisgable to get the puck back after giving. Weisgable is in, he's got Getz behind him, as well as others. Krakalici is over there as well, but Getz in the corner. Looking for a solid pass here. Just gonna send it towards the net. Oh. No rebounds or anything. Again, that puck gets sent back down. 2:17 running clock here in the second period. Millersville player blows a tire. We do not have a number 8 listed on our roster. Winters there with a shot for Bloomsburg as they went down the other end. And now it is Getz across. Getz. Now Winters has it over on the opposite side, over in the corner. Referee gets out of the way very nicely. And Millersville collects loose change off of a badly handled pass. Bloomsburg hanging around in that zone. Phillips lays a screen. Bandix dumps it in. And it gives them an opportunity to change. Weisgable now off the ice. And who came on, I'm not exactly sure. It was Heitzer. A buck 19 now to go here. Millersville was trying to pressure, wasn't quite able to do so. Now in the neutral zone, here's Emily Phillips. She got her first goal today. Oh, a nasty hit. And she goes down. Now, that's definitely going to be an interference call. Boy, Phillips got rid of that puck, and right after a late hit, that's going to be an interference. And it's going to be 2 minutes in the box for A.J. Doherty.
Yeah, that's...
Which is huge, because if Bloomsburg does not score, they're going to start on the power play for the third.
Right, and that is huge for them. That is huge for them if they can start on... They're going to start at the beginning of the third period on the power play.
That's granted they don't score. They're looking to score now, however. Rightfully so. And slowing it down is Wilsifer, who's got it to Weisgable. Looking for Wilsifer again behind the net with Getz. Millersville's going to kind of try and dump this. Ooh, it kind of falls on a roadblock there, and they have, in fact, dumped it. Just took them a second. Gonna move it forward now. Winters has it with 30 seconds to go. He's gonna find Weisgable. Weisgable along the side, trying to set something up in front. That doesn't quite go. Winters got it behind the net. That puck is still alive. 15 seconds now. Nobody home. It's gonna go all the way back down the ice. 10 seconds here. They're gonna chase it. Wilsifer. With 5 seconds now, going to get one last-ditch effort here. That shot is blocked. Buzzer sounds. No goal scored in that second period, but Bloomsburg will start the power play. We'll start on the power play to start the third period. Jake, we saw no goals, but we saw a lot of energy, a lot of... Almost like it got chippy, Jake.
Yeah, very, very chippy. And even here, I don't know if you saw Trent Winters chirping some of the guys from Millersville. But, yeah, no, this game is getting very chippy. Obviously, we had a scuffle there in front of the net.
And a late hit on Phillips.
And just, yeah, obviously a very defensive period because no goals were scored. Same score after the first.
Yes, and so very, 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 a very telling period, because although there weren't any goals scored, we saw a lot more identity. Will they continue with that identity? Will they, I guess, understand each other in this third period? I guess we're going to find out, but before we go, would like to shout out all of you. Thank you for watching this stream here on DJ Productions. We will dive into it a little bit more after the break, but for right now, a word from our sponsors.
Serpent Serpenotics Hockey is the proud wax sponsor of the Bloomsburg University ice hockey team. Serpenotics Hockey provides wax products and goalie and player training sessions in the New York and New Jersey area. They are proudly sponsoring many different clubs this year, including the FPHL's Binghamton Black Bears, the Northern Michigan Warhounds, Tennessee Women's Ice Hockey, and your Bloomsburg Huskies. Follow them on Instagram at Serpenotics Hockey.
Hey, this is Jared Samuel with PAFootballNews.com, and we are proud to serve the North Pocono Trojans and all of District 2.
Find yourself at Bloomsburg University. We offer more than 50 majors, 40 minors, and 20 graduate programs to help our students grow personally and professionally. And with more than 200 student organizations, there's a place for everyone. Located at the intersection of excellence and affordability, Bloomsburg puts you on the path to an exciting career with a bright future. Bloomsburg University, a great place to be you. Learn more at bloomu.edu.
Live streaming can be tricky, and sometimes trying to find the right software to make your streams look really professional can be a real chore. The thing I like about StreamYard is that the user interface is really simple to understand and can give you a professional look without a whole lot of trying to figure out what you're supposed to be doing next.
At PAFootballNews.com, we've got you covered. If you're looking for the best coverage of high school football in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, check out PAFootballNews.com. From schedules to rankings, game coverage to Friday night scoreboard, live streams, and more, PA Football News is the one-stop shop for everything high school football in Pennsylvania. Follow us on Twitter at PAFootballNews and visit us at PAFootballNews.com. We got you covered.
TJ Productions, providing the best in sports and entertainment.
DJ Samuel with PAFootballNews.com, and we are proud to serve Scranton Prep and all of District 2.
At Wilkes, we know you're ready to find your future. This is a haven for whatever you find interesting, for those willing to work hard for whatever comes next, for anyone searching for an incredible campus experience both in and out of the classroom. It all starts with one simple question. What do you want to do? At Wilkes, you will. Be part of a university you'll love. For more information, visit wilkes.edu.
Has to offer. Come check out the new Henry Science Center. Take a break at arches between classes.
Or join us for special events. Come try one of our 26 D3 sports. You could live here.
Or here.
Or here.
You can't go good without us.
Hey, this is Jared Samuel with PAFootballNews.com, and we are proud to serve the Lakeland Chiefs and all of District 2.
I'm Nick Nimmin, and I'm a StreamYard user. For the last 6 years, I've been live streaming consistently to YouTube and Facebook and everywhere else on the internet that would have me. And during that time, I've had the opportunity to use pretty much all the live streaming software that's available. Once I discovered StreamYard and found how easy it is, I was sold right out of the gate.
PAFootballNews.com and CWTAP. Tap into the state. PAFootballNews.com and CWTAP presents their weekly highlight show, bringing you, the viewers and fans, the best of the weekend's high school and college football action and interviews from all over the state of Pennsylvania. And introducing The View from the Sidelines, where you, the fans, can send in clips of your favorite team or athletes. Simply email your links or clips to Billy@PAFootballNews.com with the subject line, The View, by Sunday morning, and we'll try and present them on the program. PAFootballNews.com and CWTAP tap into the state. Our weekly highlight show every Tuesday at 9 on CWTAP and the next morning streaming on PFN. We got you covered.
Hi, everybody. Back at the Toyota Sportsplex. I'm EJ Samuel alongside my partner in the booth, Jake Mills. Well, we can't really say booth. We're saying
no.
Lift.
It's like a lift.
It's a
lift in the lift.
We're my partner in the lift, Jake Mills. All right, moving on. A couple of things. Do you want to get down to nitty gritty, or do you want to tell a funny story first?
Well, I'll break down this period first, and then we can talk about your story.
Let's talk about.
I'm assuming it's the one about the red trusses here, right?
The red trusses.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well,
I promise.
I mean, this period was very, very physical. We had a late hit on Emily Phillips. We had a scuffle in front of the net. Wolsifer drew a penalty from that, and the more I looked at it, EJ, I believe it was because of Wolsifer saying something directly to the officials. That's why they threw him in the box. But there was some punches thrown, I believe one by a Millersville player on Cardone. I think that's what happened. Not 100% sure, but there definitely was hands to the face. And in college hockey, club hockey, that is a fine.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that is a fine. So the fact that that was not called, if it did happen, I can't say for sure that it did. But from the way the Bloomsburg bench was trying to fight it, Coach Elkins and Coach Jones, it's just, it seemed like that was what happened and nothing was called. Should have been offsetting penalties there if that was the case. But yeah, just very physical. Obviously, no goals scored, same score that we've had since the end of the first period, 4-2, Bloomsburg. Bloomsburg, though, I like how they're not letting their emotions get the best of them because they're still playing good. Don't get me wrong. These teams haven't fizzled out much. Like we said, energy was the big thing. And the energy's kind of heightened now, but there's some chippiness thrown into that energy now. And I got to give credit to even both squads, too, but Bloomsburg mainly because I know this is a frequent issue for them in games. They haven't let their emotions get the best of them too badly. Obviously, some exchange of words, Trent Winters, which he doesn't anymore, but he did lead the team in penalty minutes last week. He had 20. Wolfsburg now is 26 and counting after today. And, so, again, been able to control the emotions a little bit, but the chippiness has definitely been seen. It's been a very physical game, hence no goals being scored.
Yes, and I guess you bring up a big thing, that it has been chippy, that it has been not your average everyday Santa Claus on the nice list type deal. This
right.
is some of these people might be getting coal in their stockings after that second period is all I will say. But another thing that we could say is Bloomsburg and Millersville really haven't changed.
Yeah, really haven't.
As far as an energy, I mean, although there were no goals scored in that second period, the energy was still the same. It was just focused on something different,
rather than putting up points
and asserting.
Yep, right. I was just gonna say that's a great word to use, asserting the dominance, and it seems like both squads are trying to do that. And again, we keep saying it. These guys played each other yesterday, but it still seemed like there wasn't an identity for either team. It's like they haven't played each other, and I think that's what both teams are trying to do. They're trying to assert themselves to one another.
አንother thing, just real quick, and then we'll do fun stuff here for a second. But just one more thing I gotta mention. Especially we're continuing on the chippiness. Towards the end, the late hit on Phillips, and then a little bit of a scuffle. It was Winters, and I believe he was talking to either Adam Dalbert or Austin Faust. One of the two was over there that he was getting. Is that stuff going to leak in? Jake, do you think it's going to leak into the third period? Do you think we're going to see fireworks from that? Or do you think it's going to be everybody?
I absolutely think so. And I'm going to quote Trent Winters here because I heard it myself. He goes, "I'm going to score on you. I'm going to score on you." I think he's really trying to. shove it in their face. That's what he's trying to do. But yeah, no, this game's getting very chippy. I mean, and we're right here, guys. I'm not just trying to be biased towards Bloomsburg or guys that I know, but we're right next to the benches, especially Bloomsburg. It's literally, I can dap up Coach Elkins from here. If I wanted to, and you're even closer on your end.
I'm going to ask him for a bottle of water soon.
Yeah, with the Serpenotics branded bottles down there on the bench.
Which we'll take an opportunity to thank Serpenotics Hockey. If you are the hockey fan in your life needs wax products, go to Serpenotics Hockey, the official wax supplier of the Bloomsburg Huskies.
But yeah, it's definitely going to leak into this third period. Absolutely. We're going to see it. It might even get worse, I think.
So we've had a little bit of a... There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes here.
Yes.
And before we did the first game here, which Jake, you did on your own, actually.
Yeah.
I acted as your engineer for a little bit, trying to get this set up. Originally, we were going to be in a different spot, so when we bring the red trusses involved, for those who don't know, and just as we wait for this third period to start, we went up like near the ceiling. There's a place up near the ceiling. Here, Jake's going to put the screen in there. Look at this. We're zooming in over there. Up there on top of that, near where the camera is hanging off the trusses, we tried to do a game from up there, and
that was the first one we did. I was up there in that corner.
Kept blocking everything. So we just kept making the joke that anything that was getting in the way, we would automatically call the red trusses. So for those of you who don't know what that meant, now you know what that meant.
Yes, now you know the backstory on why we reference them a lot, and the backstory. But yeah, that's originally where we did. That's where we did the Alvernia game from, EJ.
Yes.
That wasn't the best. Job.
It wasn't the best set. Well, we were always new,
and the big problem for me was, as you could probably see or know, you would think there's tables here on the lift. There wasn't always tables here. They just put these in. I don't know who it came from. Could have been from Wilkes or Misericordia.
But we're very thankful.
But we're thankful they're here because I don't have to use my $11 Walmart TV tray anymore, which is still there. I have it here. But I don't need to use it.
That's something you eat TV dinners off of.
Right,
in a really, really low-scale apartment.
Yeah, while listening to Creed with your mattress without a bed frame and slamming a six-pack of Coors Light.
Yeah, which a couple of these Bloomsburg players very, very, very good at that.
Very recently did, too, probably.
I'll tell you that much. But, hey, nonetheless, we're going to go to break, and we'll be back with the third period action coming up next.
TJ Productions, providing the best in sports and entertainment.
At Wilkes, we know you're ready to find your future. This is a haven for whatever you find interesting. For those willing to work hard for whatever comes next. For anyone searching for an incredible campus experience both in and out of the classroom. It all starts with one simple question. What do you want to do? At Wilkes, you will. Be part of a university you'll love. For more information, visit wilkes.edu.
Hey, this is Jared Samuel of PAFootballNews.com, and we are proud to serve the Lakeland Chiefs and all of District 2.
Sir, I guess we're going to find out. Hi, everybody. EJ Samuel up in the lift with my partner in the lift, Jake Mills. Before we get to this third period, as Bloomsburg leads 4-2 over the Millersville Marauders, I can speak. We'd like to thank just a couple of people. First and foremost, the Toyota Sportsplex, as this third period is brought to you by the following. Nipa Yinzer, for those who want unedited, raw, and, again, uncut Pittsburgh sports content, go to the Nipa Yinzer YouTube channel. PAFootballNews.com for all of your high school sports needs. It's PAFootballNews.com. We've got you covered. Also brought to you by StreamYard. For those looking to get into YouTube streaming, go to StreamYard, and on this stream, you can get $10 off your first order.
Link in bio.
The link is in the bio. If you need anything done with production, go to TJ Productions. Go to tjproductions.com. Again, for the best in sports and entertainment. If you want it done right, you want TJ Productions. And finally, Serponautics Hockey. If you or the hockey fan in your life needs any wax products, go to Serponautics Hockey, the official wax provider of Bloomsburg ice hockey. Well, folks, back here for 2. We are in this final frame between Bloomsburg and Millersville. Bloomsburg just looking to defend off their lead. Realistically, they just need to not let any goals in, and that's, I guess, obviously what they're trying to do here. Immediately behind now is Winters. Over to Getz. Getz will play pitch and catch and get it back and send a shot towards. Puck is loose. Does not go really anywhere. Shuffles through the neutral zone and back again is Getz. Getz sends it forward to Wolsifer. Wolsifer plays pitch and catch again with Weisgable, and it's Wolsifer sending one behind the net. Wolsifer. Over and across. 5 seconds here. There's a shot that scrambled around. And out of the box and back to normal strength. Didn't really think it might affect anything, but the penalty kill is solid for Millersville. 18:50 running clock here. We're back still in this third period of action. As Millersville kind of just floats one in there, and that's Jaden Sensenig. He's been a force to be reckoned with.
Yes, he absolutely has. That's one of the names from the Marauders that we have mentioned quite a bit tonight on our broadcast. And for good cause, of course.
Obviously for good cause. Looking like, oh, a shot off and scores. It is Doherty. And we're within 1.
And you capitalize on your opportunity there. And Millersville, they pull themselves within 1 after a scoreless first period, or second period, I should say.
Boy, that was really, really quick off the draw. Doherty's kind of set himself in there. I'm not exactly sure who that was with the pass. He's going to get an assist regardless, but Doherty, great shot, picked the corner. And we are at, it's a 4-3 game for Bloomsburg now. Doherty back in again. There, this time a save by Keys.
And yeah, that was another chance there for the Marauders to score again, but Keys comes up with the save that time, which is good. But yeah, just a great goal there from Millersville.
Face-off won by Millersville. Bloomsburg, however, gets it right in front of the net, and an intercepted pass will dump it back down, or not dump it back down, as Joe West is now going to bring it in. Kind of lets that one out towards the net. Phillips has it now over in the corner. She has been a force to be reckoned with as well. She's got her first goal tonight as well. Puck over in the corner. Joe West kind of chopped out, and there seems to be no help. 2-on-1 here for Millersville. 3-on-1, as a matter of fact. Shoots it, scores again. It is Doherty, and we are tied.
Wow. Another fantastic opportunity by Millersville, and they capitalized there. Who was that for Millersville?
That was A.J. Doherty.
Again.
He has just picked it. I mean, you pick your spot and fire.
Yeah, and he's done it twice so far.
Yes.
A.J. Doherty came out in this period ready to go, and he got his team tied.
That was one of the people that Trent Winters was jawing with, so I guess we will see if Winters
little fire underneath
his side of the bargain now. This is ridiculous as far as energy for Millersville. And here they come again. Not Doherty this time, but nonetheless, there's a shot. Oh, my goodness, just up and over the net. And he denied Jaden Sensenig, who, as the captain, is trying to, again, make a statement. That puck is up, way out of there.
And off one of the old banners of one of the junior teams of years past.
And off of our good old friends, the Red Trusses as
the
well.
AAHA, Atlantic District Championships, probably.
2009, that's exactly where
the
we're
one
close.
behind us is 2009. That's probably a little more current up there, but still, nonetheless.
That's exactly what it touched. Anyway, well, it's our job to explain everything, so we're doing our job. Anyway, Bloomsburg back in with it. Here is Wolsifer. Pass across. Oh, nothing there. And it's broken up. Millersville now moving forward. And in. Over in the corner now. A little bit of pressure. And it is sent around the boards. Bloomsburg's trying to do something. Getzy is doing something. At least, and there's oh wow, now we've got ourselves a pretty decent opportunity here. Is Weisgable. Weisgable is in. Shoot! Off the post! Oh my goodness, rang it off the iron. Oh, what would have been a great goal had it gone in.
And his 5th hat trick.
Glove save there for Keys.
Great save there by Keys, and
our music team has played
fulfilled
Fiend
your
for
request.
Us. Fulfilled my request. And as a fellow DJ, I respect that. I respect that a lot.
This is Thanksgiving dinner. Why are they playing Fiend?
I hope they play Fiend. This is a Bloomsburg hockey game.
And they played it.
And they play Fiend, so that's good. Oh, great block there by Emily Phillips. She said, nuh-uh, you're not getting that shot off. And yet a save there by Keys, but Bloomsburg not fully out of this, still tied.
No, absolutely not.
They're not losing, they just...
No. Just in a little bit of a different situation they were, and a very hot start for the Marauders and A.J. Doherty.
Millersville now. Trying again. Here is the goal scorer, Doherty. The previous 2 goal scorer, Doherty, is on hat-trick watch now.
Yeah, I was going to say, that puts him on hat-trick watch now, along with Gavin Weisgable of the Huskies. So, and you know what that means. One of them has to score, so could be either one of those two. Who knows?
Guess we will see.
Now it's getting even more interesting than it already was.
Yes, it definitely thickens the plot here. Bloomsburg, kind of whiffed on that one. That was Krakalishi, but he was able to play a little bit of damage control, and now we've got 2 Bloomsburg guys over on the side. One of them being Emily Phillips, as a matter of fact. She plays extra hard. We mentioned her earlier. She's been great so far. Ooh, bad giveaway out in front of the net. Keys swallows that one up, and very, very glad he did.
And that was fantastic defense by Krakalici there. That was a very great play there.
You've got Krakalici, you've got Phillips, both of them almost on a pinch scheme there, and Millersville comes out with nothing on that. That's huge for Bloomsburg.
That's huge.
Now is Getz up. They've struggled in the face-off circle, that's for sure. Millersville has dominated the face-off circle for sure. It is moved around now, and on with it is Bloomsburg. Bringing it in is Wolsifer. Wolsifer over. There's a shot. That puck is out, and this play is still alive. Weisgable over to Contardi. Contardi sends it forward, and a save by Zach Keenan. Keenan has been great, Jake. He's been absolutely fantastic for Millersville, and has stood tall since those 4 goals. Has stood tall.
Yeah, I was going to say, since those 4
goals.
Great
second period, great third period.
Hasn't, let anything in. The period and a quarter of one here with no goals, and his team put up 2 as well. So that's
Contardi to Winters. Winters fires. That one just goes wide. Bloomsburg trying to keep it in. Someone's got to score soon. That puck is sent towards the net, but is blocked out. Contardi, playing a little bit of pitch and catch, was originally looking for Winters, but it was unable to find him. Now it's Millersville, who's got this puck over in the corner. Winters, amid the physical contact, continues to handle the puck here. Winters is in, going in behind the net, looking for the feed. Oh, tries to keep it onside, but is unable to keep it onside. And now down comes Millersville. Down goes a player to the ice, that being Cam Kent.
Carter Bandix there with a nice hit on Millersville Marauder there.
There's Doherty. There's a shot that just goes wide. Boy, cannot get the puck to him. He is hot right now. If you're Bloomsburg, you got to have a guy on Doherty at all times. Bloomsburg now has it coming out of the neutral zone, and there's a pass across. Carter Bandix Gave that one away, but still in the zone is Bloomsburg. Nothing has really changed as far as possession is concerned. Bloomsburg's just going to have it back a little bit, closer to their goaltender. Here we go. Bloomsburg moves it forward. Around and behind the net now. Millersville's now got it here is Sensenig. Sensenig over into the corner. Oh, a great pass in front. Great save. Oh, my goodness, by Tyler Keys, who made himself bigger there. Lots of extracurriculars afterwards, but Keys made himself big. We've been talking about that. Just make yourself big, as cover as much as possible. That's really the name of the game when you're a goalie. As a previous former goalie, they always say, even if you're small, just make yourself as big as you possibly can. That's the goal, is to cover as much of the net. That's what he did, and it kept this game tied. Oh, off the face-off was Storty with a shot there for Millersville. Millersville has battled back. We will give them credit for that. Here's Doherty. That is blocked, luckily, but Doherty is still back in there again. Here is Krakalici. Dumps it in around and trying to set something up. Cardone. Shot in a save there by Keenan. And it is dumped. Ooh, a little bit of a turnover there. Phillips tries to buffer things out. Doherty shot right to the bed basket for Tyler Keys. Yeah. First we got some stuff in the neutral zone, and then it moves forward, and I'll take a shot, and save by Tyler Keys. It's just great how that works out, Jake.
Right.
Because Keys has stood on his head regardless of
absolutely
circumstance.
I was going to say, obviously giving up those too early to tie this game up, he has been playing very well since.
Over along the wall now for Bloomsburg, and sending it up. Ooh, a great pass there for Getz. Ooh, whiffed on that shot that goes wide. Ooh, he's outside of the net and behind the net. He continues, Weisgable does, keep it alive. Winters picks a shot and misses. Oh my goodness, what a great opportunity. Contardi diving into the play, trying to keep this alive. Puck is out in front. Oh, what a poke check by Zachary Kanan. One of his best moves tonight. Getz and Winters are both there on the puck. Getz is now going to come out with it. They are really in need of a goal. Someone's got to score soon. Puck is out in front. Diving save. Does it go in? No, it does not. Keenan with another save dove out there. And
wow, he's been laying his body on the line this last couple shots, man. Wow.
I'm seeing here Millersville is 3-4-2 coming into this game. Those 4 losses surely are not Zachary Keenan's fault.
Absolutely not. No, there's no way. He's playing out of his mind right now, laying his full body on the line.
So it looks like some sort of stoppage and a referee. Hold on, we've got some sort of clock issue. Referees are having some sort of, I don't know. Regardless, we're back into it. Contardi with a shot saved by Keenan. Everybody's going to continue to push here. They're going to continue to push. Both teams now are looking to get this next goal to get the lead. And, when you are in Bloomsburg's shoes, you were up 4-2. Now it's tied. You got to play damage control. Part of damage control in this case now with a tie game is getting the score. Getz is tossed out. Frustrated Bloomsburg fans. Weisgable's in. He's not able to win the faceoff, however. Millersville battling it up against the wall, and it'll go around the back of the net. Keenan has kind of dumped that in yet again. That puck was out in front of it. There's a shoot! Score!
I believe that was Weisgable.
And guess who? Gavin Weisgable. Shots in the bar, shots in the net. It's Gavin Weisgable. 5-4 Bloomsburg. Oh my goodness.
Wow. And that's his 5th hat trick of the season, EJ. Just impressive numbers from Wise Gable.
Been fantastic for them. He's now got himself a hat trick that is his 5th of the season. He's a magician. We're starting to create nicknames for these guys. I think we're going to start calling him Houdini.
I agree with that.
Millersville moving it back. Kind of tied up out in front. Wise Gable, the goal scorer, now in again. He's got a hat trick. He's looking for 4. That one just goes around the net. And it's been, my goodness. There's a shot that just misses. Keenan was there, however. Gets. Trying to get it to his man to push it in a little bit more. That's Krakalici around the net. Krakalici has been great. We talked about it earlier. As an Army, I believe he was an Army vet. Was a military veteran for sure. Just grit and determination. And maybe he's learned that from the military, I'm not sure. So we've got ourselves a breakaway. In shot, score! Logan Keenan.
That's his 2nd of the game.
And just as we said, they've just got to play damage control. Part of that is scoring goals. Logan Keenan has done that for his team. That's now his 2nd goal of the game.
Yes, yeah, and I'm going to assume they're brothers.
I'm going to assume that they're brothers. If
yes.
they're not, we're sorry.
Yes, Zach Keenan and Logan Keenan there for the Marauders. The one brother in net, the other getting 2 goals on the night and tying this game back up at 5.
Joey West brings it in for Bloomsburg and has just been great. There's Phillips. Oh, had an opportunity. Puck bounced off of her stick, and yet she's back in the play. Millersville away up ahead. That's a shot and a great block there by one of the Bloomsburg players. Wasn't able to catch the number, but regardless, around the back of the net it's Cardone going to meet the Millersville player there. This is an interesting situation. That puck was out in front. Here's Doherty, who's looking also for a hat trick. We may have dueling hat tricks here if they are not able to cover Doherty. There's a shot. There's a save by Keys. Bloomsburg's really just looking to try and clear this. They've backed them out into the neutral zone, but not looking good here. Millersville has a little bit of an advantage, but they do push them towards the back. Keys, that's out in front. Another dive and a great save there by Keys. Made himself bigger than he was. Doherty, shot. Snagged down by Tyler Keys. It ain't nothing but a thing. We are tied. 8:41 here to go in this, at least at regulation. I got to speak like regulation now because we're tied.
Yes. And, Doherty's been playing insane right now. He's going for that hat trick. You can see it. He is getting shot at the shot. He wants that. You could just see it in the way he's playing. He wants that hat trick really, really bad.
Face-off won by Millersville. Left wide open, and very, very lucky Bloomsburg is that the puck coughed up on his stick. Bloomsburg's now got it back in. It is Wolsifer in. Wolsifer with a shot and sends it up into the netting.
And
we are receiving word from our friends that both Zachary and Logan Keenan are not brothers.
They're cousins.
They are mere cousins.
Yeah, from family of them, I'd assume. We appreciate your viewership.
We always like when you chip in. So thank you for that. There is a shot, and nothing there for Bloomsburg. Winters now will settle it down and get his team back up on here. In out of the neutral zone. Here's Cantardi. Cantardi's a big kid, but he's been able to make things work for him. They've been moving around. Oh my goodness, off the post. And now Getz keeps this alive. Winters, slap shot. Oh, just wide. Puck is still alive, though. Sent towards the front. Contardi, and now behind the net is Wolsifer. They're going to play it off the boards. Winters chops up that puck. Makes Millersville retreat back into their zone. We talked about, like we said, we talked about Contardi. He's got 2 goals. Maybe he would be the one to break this tie. I guess we will see. Bloomsburg continues to move. Here's Winters. It is broken up by Keenan. And now Keenan, the 2-goal scorer who's also on hat-trick watch, moves in. Dumps it back out. Shot, off the mask. Mask comes off.
Tyler Keys lost his helmet there.
The king has lost his crown. And we're going to take...
we can call him King K, too.
We can call him...
Special
we
K,
were calling
King
him
K.
Special K.
The
King
key.
K. The key. This is the key to the city right here. I love that. We are absolutely cooking up in this booth right now. Absolutely cooking. While we've got a little bit of repairs and real quick checks, we want to just thank Serpanautics Hockey. Folks, if you or the hockey fan in your life is looking for wax products, go to Serpanautics Hockey, the official wax supplier of Bloomsburg Ice Hockey. Face off, merely a draw as Bloomsburg fishes it around. Doherty, he is also got 2 guys for Millersville on hat-trick watch. Doherty, who dumps it in, is one of them. And now we've got one right into that slot zone. Shot saved by Tyler Keys. That was a special save by Special K for sure.
Yes, absolutely. After losing his helmet, too.
After losing his helmet.
Or we can call it crown, whatever you want.
He's losing his, when you... No fun losing the bucket for sure.
No.
Face off won by Millersville. Keenan, shot. Goes to the glass. Stays in play. Doherty. Going to play a little bit of pitch and catch, but his receivable pass is broken up by Bloomsburg. Emily Phillips going to go down and play some defense and try and pressure Millersville to move. Behind the net now, looking for some way to move forward is Keenan, who is behind his cousin, the goaltender. And now moving forward. We're trying to move forward as Millersville. It gets bumped back out into the neutral zone. Ooh, a giveaway here. And again, weird stick patterns here. Millersville's now got it up along the wall. Two Bloomsburg defenders right there along the side was Jaden Sensenig. But now Joe West has himself an opportunity to shoot, but he was stick lifted at just the last second. Bloomsburg keeps it alive. That shot is blocked it over in the corner. 5:09 here to go in regulation. We're going to see Joe West gets it in, looking like he's coming probably to the bench for a change while Bloomsburg's got it out in front. Oh my goodness, and a great save there by Keenan, who did in fact get some webbing on that. Bloomsburg's going to settle it down now. It's over in the corner, now behind the net. Krakalici put a little bit of pressure now. It is going to be sent to the net by Weisgable. Lots of stuff going on all at once. But we've got a shot and a save. Keenan dives on it. Does he get it? Yes, he can. A little bit of chip there. Gets involved, and Doherty in front. Mask has come off of Keenan.
And like I said, that chippiness has leaked into the third period.
It has indeed.
Took a little time to happen, but there it is right there.
Hey folks, if you're leaking time and want to keep up on the Pennsylvania high school football scene, go to pafootballnews.com for all of your high school coverage. pafootballnews.com. We've got you covered.
And it is a great time to follow PA Football News. We're in the state playoffs now.
We are in the state playoffs. Big wins locally. Lakeland, one of those teams. Prep, one of those teams.
North Pocono,
another one.
Trail.
And we don't just cover District 2 at
we go beyond.
We cover all of the state, even down near Millersville and Lancaster area.
District 3, yeah.
Everything.
Penn Manor, right on the campus of Millersville.
We are continuing. Keenan kind of bobbles, does a little bit of juggling. Maybe he was in the circus or something. You always envied people who could juggle.
Yeah, I don't know.
He made that look good. He was like,
let's say, I think he'd be a good juggler.
I'm not. I can't do it. I tried. I cannot do it.
No, but I think Keenan can.
Okay. Let's see what these last 4 minutes bring. Behind the net is Bloomsburg, and it's settled out. Winters finds, I believe it's Getz down in the corner. Yes, it is. Winters to Getz. That is across, right out in front. Oh, a save there by Keenan. Right off the leg pad, sent over to the corner. Keenan now has his stick back. Here's Winters. Winters with a great pass, right out in front again. Getz, oh my goodness, not able to chop that puck down and loses control. Oh. Winters dumps it off. Weisgable. And in! Score! Oh my goodness, right out in front! Who's going to get credit for that goal? I am not sure. I believe that went off of Krakalici. And how about this for a narrative? Krakalici, the veteran, scores on these Veterans Day weekend.
What a full circle moment for that. That's awesome. They honored him at the beginning of the game, and I believe that's his second goal of the game as well.
Yeah, I believe so. He came into this game with 3 of them. He's definitely got more than 3 now, and Bloomsburg's got themselves a 6-5 lead here with 3:12 to go. However, they've got to not give it right back. Millersville trying to immediately get back down and in there. That was a save there by Keys, but this game is far from over, especially how these goal sequences have gone. Winters over to Contardi, dishes it around the boards. And it is Millersville trying to get a hold of something. Nothing quite there for Millersville. It kind of fell apart in front of the net. Looking like there's some sort of stoppage. I'm pretty sure the puck touched the netting. That's for sure. Looks like there's a timeout as well. Folks, if you want the best in production, go to tjproductions.com for all of the best local Northeast PA video productions. If you want it done right, you want TJ Productions, providing the best in sports and entertainment. Another season of the TJ Show coming out.
Yeah, we are getting underway with that, which is our one of our many original shows on TJ Productions' YouTube channel. Season 3 of the TJ Show, the sketch comedy show, produced by me and my great friend John Barchi Kreitch. Working on season 3. Obviously busy with school and everything, but we're going to get it out. We're going to do it.
And then, folks, again, if you would like to get into YouTube, start with streaming. Go to StreamYard. They are the best place to start. And by the way, if you use the link in the bio, you can get $10 off your purchase.
And there is a free plan as well, but if you decide, which I would highly recommend you do, get one of their advanced plans, and you can have yourself some nice stream setups for, a very easy-to-use interface. Remember, link in bio, $10 discount.
2:31 here. It's going to be a wild 2 minutes and 31 seconds, so buckle in your seatbelts. And, of course, don't be on your phone while you're driving. Here we go. Millersville, again, down by 1, need something to tie. Oh, we got ourselves a breakaway. In, score! Gavin Weisgable as the Millersville Marauders hold the goaltender with 2 minutes and 18 seconds to go.
Wow. Yeah.
Bloomsburg ends up tucking it in.
Yeah, just capitalizing on a play like that. Weisgable goes in, and that's his 4th goal, right?
Weisgable's 4th goal of the night.
Yeah, a hat trick plus
Makes
1.
it 7-5. We've got 2:15 to go. Game ain't finished, that's for sure. I would have kind of waited, I think, to pull the goalie. Still a lot of time left. It looks like they're going to pull him again. Keenan to the bench and score as I was watching Keenan go to the bench.
And what a shot by Millersville.
Looks like it's worked out for them. Millersville gets right back in. I'm going to see who gets that goal. Is that Doherty? I'm not sure if Doherty gets the goal. I do not believe it was. But with 2:01, we still have a 1-goal game. So
we got a game, folks.
This is not over at all.
Yeah, and that's a goal. I don't know if you saw. It was a shot for the blue line and hit right in the top right corner of the net.
Puck is around, going all the way down. It is Keenan. As I kind of just remember that there's no pie slice rule, and I've been saying that all game. I do apologize for that. But regardless, Millersville still alive. Millersville moving forward. Doherty was not able to, as Zach Keenan went to leave his net, who now he will. That puck almost went in the net because he left trying to, when they pulled the goalie. And
I was going to say, that was almost another empty net goal for the Huskies there.
Buck 21 here in regulation. 7-6 Bloomsburg. Just need to hold on for a buck 21. Ooh, weird shot. Blocked by Bloomsburg. Millersville kind of trying to keep this in here now. Kind of some weird play over along the wall. And some frustration, that's for sure. But gets to Winters. So playing pass in front of the net, which is a little interesting. But a pass up. There's a slap shot and a goal. There is goal number 5 for Weisgable.
And another empty netter as well for him.
He's got as many goals in this game as he has assists on the season.
Impressive.
And it is now 8-6 for Bloomsburg.
Yeah.
And a big shout out to one of the referees here. We were saying, and he looks like Mario.
From the old Super Mario Brothers show back in the 90s.
Which is so
the live
cool.
action one.
I've been so distracted watching him because it's like, you look like
Mario.
You look like Mario. I want to tell him that too, but I am awkward and I won't do it. We like to have fun in these streams, folks. It's not really that deep. Contardi just kind of trying to play off these last 20-something seconds. Getz will dump it in. And Millersville will kind of just try and fight for something here. That's a puck in front of the net. Down goes a Millersville player. 10 seconds. Bloomsburg's going to chase it. And that, with 5 seconds now, Bloomsburg is going to get the win over Millersville. 8-6 the final. Millersville with a valiant effort, but unable to come up with something towards the end of the game. Bloomsburg gets this one 8-6. We will have a little bit of, I guess we'll call it, we'll unpack what happened in this game here in just a few moments as the handshake lines go through. Gonna tally some stuff up here while I can.
before we get into it, I got to say, Bloomsburg Huskies having 2 exciting games back-to-back Sundays. I mean, the game against Lafayette last week, Gavin Weisgable with 1.6 seconds left to win the game for the Huskies. This is another exciting one here.
This has just been it's been a great game. I mean, it was a great game to watch. When you've got 14 goals on the board, it's obviously, it's obviously so
fun.
So fun to watch, so energetic, so action-packed. So, Jake, let's just break down what we saw in the game real quick.
Absolutely.
First period, right? First period, Bloomsburg comes out, explodes with 4 goals. Millersville responds with 2 of their own, but both, it really seemed like up until like the last couple of minutes of this third period, especially in the first, these 2 teams acted like they didn't see each other yesterday.
Right,
they never see each other.
I said that was something we pointed out a lot in this broadcast. It did not look like these teams played each other yesterday. They were kind of trying to figure each other out, even though they literally played at this exact time yesterday down in Lancaster. Like we said, it got chippy in those last 2 periods there for both squads even. I mean, a couple late hits, some scuffles, a punch thrown. Well, not called, but we did see it happen. 2 punches thrown. And the third period, Millersville came out swinging. I mean, it was just, they scored right off the rip. It was A.J. Doherty who scored.
Who's been great, by the way. And he was a real difference maker in this game, wouldn't you say?
Oh, my God, yes. Absolutely. If I had to give a player of the game to Millersville, I would give it to him. I absolutely would. Like, you know how the Wilkes-Barre Grand Penguins, they do 3 stars of the game. They even credit some guys on the other team, too.
I'd give him our second star for sure.
Right, he would be our second star of the game. Absolutely, he had a fantastic game.
Our third star would probably go to Emily Phillips, who gets her first goal.
Yes, absolutely. I was just going to say that. Emily Phillips, first goal of the year, in a win too, which is even better. Yeah. She's been wanting that one. You see her play. She's been wanting that goal.
Yeah, and then the weight's off the shoulders, and I think for our first star, we're going to have to give it to
Gavin Weisgable. We have to. 5 goals.
5 goals. That's as many goals in this game as he has assists on the entire season.
Yeah, and he's over 20 on the season, and he's just a goal scorer. He's someone, like I said earlier, that you do not want in front of the net, ever. Clearly, I mean, he's a difference maker for this Husky squad.
I gotta say, I genuinely, I was so impressed by the goaltending in this game. Besides the 14 goals on the board, I mean, some of these great saves, it just seemed like every single time Bloomsburg needed somebody. Guess what? Tyler Keys, Special K, as I'm sure he's going to be starting to be called after they watch this game back, was there. And on the other side of it, Zachary Keenan, oh my goodness, was just knew to sprawl out. Again, made yourself big. Block those shots, cover as much of the net as possible. He was able to do that. Couple scrambles, couple more goals Bloomsburg should have had that he just was not able.
And there were a couple plays. It was really probably about 3 or 4 in a row where he just laid his body out on the line and made those saves for Millersville, and that was a very good effort by Keenan, for sure. I mean, he played great. Him and Keys, they really did. I mean, despite an 8-6 final, besides 14 goals being scored in this game, it was a very good goalie matchup. Because obviously a lot of these goals didn't really come to the end. It was scoreless in the second period. Keenan and Keys both had very good games today, despite that many goals being put up.
Yes, for sure. So, folks, final score here was Bloomsburg 8, Millersville 6. Bloomsburg advances to 5-4 on the season. Millersville falls to 3-5-2 on the season. Well, folks, that's all we've got. We'd like to finally just thank our sponsors on the way out. First and foremost, thanks to the Toyota Sportsplex for providing us this great facility to play hockey and broadcast hockey in. Also brought to you by the Nipa Yinzer YouTube page. If you want unedited, raw, uncut Pittsburgh sports takes that are guaranteed to burn your socks off, you want the Nipa Yinzer YouTube page. Finally, great time for high school football as we're in state playoffs. If you're leaking time, go to PAFootballNews.com for all of the best coverage, best in the state for high school football coverage. You want PA Football News, they've got you covered. Another big thanks to StreamYard, who allowed us to do this broadcast with their great program. And if you'd like to get involved in YouTube streaming, all you got to do is go to StreamYard. Use the link in this bio, $10 off your purchase of a premium package. Next, we'd like to thank TJ Productions and our production crew for allowing us to run this so smooth as butter, which is the guy pretty much standing next to me. If you want the best produced videos in the Northeast PA, you want it done right, and you want TJ Productions, providing the best in sports and entertainment. And finally, we'd like to thank Serponautics Hockey, the official wax provider of Bloomsburg Hockey. Going to thank you guys, the fans, for watching. Without you, we don't do this. And again, final score 8-6 Bloomsburg over Millersville. We will talk to you next time.
Yes, and our next game here from the Toyota Sportsplex will be the Bloomsburg Huskies hosting the Penn State Berks Nittany Lions. And then we don't see you guys till February.
And there's a catch on that, but
yes,
we'll talk to you about that later.
Yes, absolutely.
And speaking of talk to you later, that's all from The Lift. I'm EJ Samuel alongside my partner and friend in the booth, Jake Mills, saying goodbye from the Toyota Sportsplex.
TJ Productions, providing the best in sports and entertainment.